it's my next book review based on one of my favourite things in the world, which is, if you can't tell by the jacket I'm wearing, it's Harry Potter. So the new Harry Potter book has come out, and it is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J K Rowling, Tiffany And Jack Thorne. The new play is by Jack Thorne completely, but J K Rowling that all helped out. So this is the 8th story. I'm going to give my book review on this today, but as always I should start my book review by reading the blurb and the first paragraph. Now, this is a play, the first paragraph is just a description. Again, there'll be no spoilers. So this is the blurb for you. The 88th story, 19 years later. It was always difficult being Harry Potter, and it isn't much easier now that he's an overworked employee of the Ministry of Magic, a husband and a father of 3 school children. While Harry grapbles with the past that refuses to stay where it belongs, his youngest son Albus must struggle with the weight of the family legacy he never wanted. As past and present fuse anonymously, both father and son learn the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes darkness comes from unexpected places. Based on the original new story by J K Rowling, Tiffany And Jack Thorne, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is a new play by Jack Thorne. It is the 8th Harry Potter story and the first to be officially presented on stage. The scripted rehearsed edition of the script brings a continual journey of Harry Potter and his friends and family to the readers everywhere, immediately following the play's world premiere in London West End, 30th of July 2016. The stage production of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is produced by Sonia Friedman Productions, Colin Calendar and Harry Potter Theatrical Productions. So that was the blurb, which when I read I was intrigued. It sounded very good. I really love Harry Potter with a passion, so I was really looking forward to finding out what was going on. Now it was 19 years later, to find out what Harry and Jenny were up to find out what Ron and Hermione were up to, and to see what the kids were doing. It was really interesting. So here is the first paragraph, which is a description. A busy and crowded station, full of people trying to go somewhere. Amongst the hustle and bustle, 2 large cages rattle on top of 2 London trolleys. They're being pushed by 2 boys, James Potter and Albus Potter. Their mother Ginny follows after, and a 37-year-old man, Harry, has his daughter Lily on his shoulders. And that is it, that's how it starts. So I'm going to start with my likes. I liked the fact it was another Harry Potter book. That for me meant loads. I really liked the fact it was another Harry Potter book. It was nice to get back into that world of Harry Potter. I really want to, after reading the book, I want to go and watch it live, the play. I would like to see how they go about doing some of the scenes, because some bits in it are quite complexly written, and it'd be intriguing to see, as somebody who loves performing and who's studying performing, I'm really intrigued to see how they're staging it and how they're going to do the different bits. I'm afraid that is it though for my likes. I really wanted to love this book. I owe J K Rowling everything. If it wasn't for J K Rowling, I wouldn't read. My first book I ever read was Harry Potter, and I fell in love with it. If it wasn't for J K Rowling, I just wouldn't read, because I find it difficult to read with my dyslexia. But she opened a world to me of reading and enjoying reading and seeing all the different things out there and seeing where stories can take you. She opened all that up for me. So I really wanted to love this book. Sadly, I didn't. I found the storyline a bit, I don't know how to word it, rubbish, basically. I felt like I was reading a Harry Potter fan fiction, but not just one fan fiction. I felt like I was reading several that had been mushed together with all these different ideas. Some parts of the story I was genuinely like, oh, you want me to believe that that's real. I don't want to give any spoilers away, so I'm doing my best not to say what bits I really didn't like and why I didn't like them. But if you've read the book, you might know what I'm talking about. But certain things happen, and it's just a bit like, you can't expect me to believe that not only if one of this item survived, there's also now another one that somebody else owns that just happens to be there when you need it. The whole storyline itself, the whole point of the storyline, I just found incredibly frustrating and really patronising. I felt like I was being patronised as a reader. It was a bit like J K Rowling had gone, oh, this is what you all want, so this is what you're all having, which was a bit disappointing, if I'm honest. certain characters that they spent a long time in the books trying to prove they weren't stupid characters and they weren't thick people, is completely been reversed in the script. You've got characters that had spent a whole 8 movies, 7 books, proving that they were more than just Harry Potter's best friend or more than just another Weasley, who were then treated and turned to idiots, which was really frustrating. You begin to hate Harry as a father, which I never thought I would do. I honestly thought Harry would always be a really good dad because he didn't have that growing up. And you start to hate him as a father. You start to dislike a lot of the characters that you've come to love. I really didn't enjoy reading this book. I finished it in a day, just because I wanted to read it and get it out of the way, but I didn't enjoy it at all, and I'm really sorry that that is my review. If anyone wants to write in the comments their reviews or their opinions on this, and if they want to try and change my mind, please, if you can change my mind on this book, please change my mind. I wanted to love it so much. I'm giving it only 2 out of 5 books, because yeah, I read it, it was okay, it's J K Rowling and it's Harry Potter. But that is it, I'm afraid, of my Harry Potter book. I'm really disappointed with it, and I really am upset that I've had to do quite a negative review on this book. J K Rowling, if you're watching, which is amazing, I'm sorry that I've had to give this book a bad review, but please know that I love your writing. I love Harry Potter, and I owe you the biggest thanks in the world for bringing me into the world of reading. So thank you very much, J K Rowling, if you're watching this. That is it on my book review. Like I said, it's not the best in the world, and I'm really sorry that that is how it is for me. I also wanted to introduce perhaps an idea for a new video. I'm planning on doing a series of videos I'm going to title To You and Them, which is going to be based on a YouTuber, Carrie Fletcher, who does Dear Tom and G videos, because she doesn't get to see her cousins and not her cousins, her brother and her sister-in-law that often. I live 2 hours away from home in Cambridge. My family will live in the Midlands, and I really want to. Family and friends, sorry, they all live in the Midlands, so I want to do this kind of video where I can be communicating with them, so I can go a flat tour and show them my flat when they can't come and see it. That is really important to me, so I'm going to call them To You and Me. If you want to see them, please comment below. That is everything for this today. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye! Hello! So it's my next book review!
This is a classic case of